And
Yo,
hello, welcome back to the second
thanks
podcast.
shit. Second episode,
We
we
got
have
the
a guest.
four boys, we got the Stalker, Ahmed, Jackzies and me, and today we got a special guest, Ryan Barrance.
Gang
Hello.
shit, gang shit.
Alright, okay. How are
How'd you
you?
feel? You're our first guest on. How'd you feel?
Yeah,
You're our
you
first
first
guest. How'd you
guest.
feel?
Yeah, I feel absolutely fine.
There you go.
It's a good. I'm really excited to be on this podcast. It's gonna be a great time. Just casual. Let's get on with it.
We got some banger questions.
Ryan Barrance, give a quick introduction.
Yeah, give us an introduction about yourself.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I live in Cleffy, originally from England, and I'm a gamer, editor for my family, and that's getting really annoying at this point. NFL fan, and I want to die.
Oh,
Seems
nice.
like a
Okay,
great
the corner.
introduction. Great introduction. Alright, pretty similar.
Gamer gang.
Game again. Alright. Well, Ryan, we got a set of questions for you today, and
Questions, gang shit.
well, from both Ahmed and Jack, and let's hope we'll get some banger answers. Alright, who wants to start off with the questions?
Okay, I'll start off with a good one because I know this happened a bit ago. So Ryan,
Oh no.
the world wants to know, why did you quit rugby?
The world
Why did I-
wants to know, Ryan.
Oh
Why did
boy.
you quit rugby?
The funny thing, right? Here's a funny story, right? I was on Yubo the other day, and I got a random message from this girl saying, "So why you're a former rugby player? Why did you quit?"
See,
I was
niggas
like-
want to know.
From the heart.
So
From the
I
heart,
turned
they
around and went.
wanna
I
know.
I turned around and went. It's because I'm sick of like the coaches. I'm sick of the players. They're all just driving me nuts. And like, what's the point of me playing for a team when all they do is literally just bring me out for like not even like 5 minutes, or don't even play me at all.
So if you
What was
playing,
it?
you want to
What
get
was
in there with the peeps.
Yeah, you
want to
wanna-
get some experience as well. Like you join
Exactly.
a club and then you do everything with them, and the
Yeah,
idea
you
is you want to
literally-
play. You're not there
It's
to.
not even.
Yeah.
It's not even just the players you need to worry about. It's really just the coach. It's really the coaches that are the worst.
So what was,
Yeah.
what was wrong with the coaches
Right.
specifically? Can
Yeah,
you
call
say
him
their
out
names?
right now. Call him out right now.
Yeah, call
All
out
the
people
people
they
you
need
hated
to.
right now.
Coach Sam. I can't remember his
What,
last
Coach
name. I
Sam?
know he's.
Yeah.
I know he's on. I know he's.
Sam.
Coach Sam with
I know
them,
he's on my Facebook, but I can't be asked.
Yeah.
I know Ahmed doesn't like this person, but he's a good friend of mine. It's caused a lot of issues. My boy Jason, he helped out a lot in this. Even though literally
Gang
nothing
shit.
happened, it was literally just a matter of like, oh, you're leaving? Oh, well, fuck off then.
Oh, damn.
Like the coaches didn't even care that I left.
The hardest part.
Oh, no goodbye party, nothing.
Bro, not even a party to celebrate you leaving?
They probably did well without me.
Damn, bro.
Snake
I want
ass.
to. I want to address on the podcast. I am getting messages from our most, loyal fan, Karam.
Oh,
Big
wow.
up, Karam. We love Karam.
Big up, Karam. When he will be appearing on the show, because he was supposed to be the first guest, and we decide as a group that it'd be best to have him later on, because I feel like we want to pretty much just develop, and then we'll have a fan come on. And that idea.
Plus, we got
So,
big questions for Kurman. We want to go step for
Big
step.
question
Go
for
home.
Karam.
The go home questions.
Okay, Jack, throw your question in.
Okay, so I just decided I'm gonna throw in small questions. Ahmed knows you more personally than I do, so I feel like if I just put more casual questions, it'll ease you in a bit, and then Ahmed can ask a hard question that we can just put more into the question.
I think I have an idea of where Ahmed is going.
Yeah.
I think I have an idea.
That's-
I think Ahmed being the most predictable in here, it should be obvious.
yeah.
Okay, So I want us to do out of the four of us, because Ryan, you know me somewhat, you know Jack Curran somewhat. And
You know us all, yeah.
Yeah, he knows
Yeah.
the
He
song.
knows it all, but Ahmed Connor, I believe he knows on a more personal level. So just out of what
Obviously,
you know,
obviously.
who is most likely to catfish a woman for a long amount of time, specifically 6 months to a year?
I generally feel like that sounds like something that Ahmed would do.
Oh my god.
Why?
How?
Why do you think that? Why do you think
You
Why-
that?
just
yeah,
have like that
why?
atmosphere. You just have that aura to you. You know, you're just like that sort of like fun. Like you just seem like that kind of guy who would like break boundaries. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Break your boundaries.
Connor might do it, but like he would be a little bit. It wouldn't work as well.
I have an incoming broadcast from our fan Karam. this message is no longer available because it was unsent by the sender.
Oh.
Wow, nice one, cut
It's like,
We love you, cut
We love you, Karam.
he said
Big
it.
up, homie.
Wait, well, Ahmed, you seem pretty proud. Oh, okay, another go fuck
Well,
yourself. You seem pretty
proud.
proud with that catfish, bro. Have you ever done a catfish before?
I mean, in terms of
No.
fishing, if you catch a fish and you hold it on for like hours, you're successful.
I've caught a fish,
When?
but I haven't. I was in Dubai. This was long ago. Jack was there. Remember when
No.
you went fishing?
Did I
Bro.
tell you? Was Ahmed? Oh, Ahmed, was you there when? Oh, I don't know if you were there. I don't know if I told you. I think it was just David.
What happened?
Go
I'm
on.
not gonna go into that story because yeah. But I,
Okay,
I
okay.
was
On the
just,
low, on the low.
yeah, I
Damn.
need to keep that on the low.
It was some shit.
Ahmed,
But yeah,
what
Jack,
is
you
your
were there when I
device
caught that
story?
fish. What?
What is your device story exactly, Ahmed?
My
And
fishing
that-
story. So,
Yeah.
me, my dad, and Jack Dubai, obviously. We went fishing. Well, no. Me and my dad were going fishing. I'm like, yo, can I bring my friend Jack Dubai? I was like, yeah, whatever. Who gives a fuck? So we went out. We went to the spot. And then we were there for a couple of hours. My dad was teaching me, normal dad shit. That was the one thing he taught me. How to fish. But I forgot. So I don't even know how to fish anymore. So I caught a fish. So I'm like, shit, bro, I got a fish. Let's get it. And then this guy,
He's gonna go get a spoon. Right.
yeah, this guy, Jack Dubai, starts running up to us with a knife saying, yo, let's kill it. Let's kill it. We go eat good tonight.
We go eating.
And then my dad was like, nah, bro. We go catch and release it. That's all there is to it. And that's the.
Because I think when I was younger, I did fishing for a bit, as any young white kid does. And I always remember every
I've
time
never
I
gone fishing.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah,
I've
every
never
time I
gone
caught a
fishing.
fish, I would always just, it's always the tradition, just stick it down its throat, break its neck, whatever, or like just kill it. So I was always told, whenever you catch a fish, that's your meal. So, yeah. And I'm guessing it wasn't that kind of trip on that particular.
Nah,
I sound like a psychopath.
yeah, we know you're a psychopath.
Starving the fish for like. Yeah, you're gonna eat good tonight while his
How
blood
else do
being
you think
sucked out.
people buy fish from the supermarket?
Look, yeah, I don't know. Well,
Do you think homies just go, you know what, man? I'll remove my scales for you, man.
I got you, kid. Let me strip
I
myself
got
real
you,
quick.
man. Shoot me.
oh, okay.
Okay. We're gonna hit Ryan with another. And we'll not go with the hardest hitting questions yet. We'll go with the light questions. So Ryan, is there any girls right now that you fancy? And any girls you fuck with right now?
Yo, you can shout them out right here, man.
You can shout them out right here. On
Give
the
their
Borny
answers.
Biggas
Give their
podcast.
answers. Whatever you want to do.
Give them a heartfelt message.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
anything. I'm not going to say too much because I am actually talking to someone, but I don't know if it will go anywhere.
Alright, okay.
Alright, okay.
But
So,
but I do want to say
Okay,
this,
okay.
Brooke Monk. If you do end up seeing this, please add me on Snapchat.
Oh my god.
I will delete that message I sent you.
Yay.
And,
No,
Let's
okay.
go.
Alright.
I fuck with that.
I need some, quick, just to make it more, like it's more of a hint, my G. Give me the first letter of their name.
Yeah, can you
their
spell?
how you
spell?
met them.
Yeah. Oh, if you've met them.
Yeah.
If
So,
you've met them.
First
No,
letter of the name, age, and how you met them. Go.
Easy. First letter is J.
Cool.
Her age is 17, and we met online. She just randomly messaged me the other night, or at like 2:30 in the morning. I was about to fall asleep. She just randomly messaged me.
Homies on the
Okay,
Wilden hours.
What, on Yubo?
Wilden, boom.
On Yubo, Snapchat, Messenger. or-
It started off on Yubo, and then went over to Snapchat. And that's where it
As
was
all
going.
great relationships do.
Yeah, Yubo,
Well,
where
I
it's at, where
mean,
it's at.
clearly not. There is I know one person who did get into a Yubo relationship, and that's absolutely fucked up the entire group.
This
Not
guy,
most of
yeah.
you guys.
Yo, shout out Jack Wales.
Oh
man.
yeah,
Shout
Jack,
out
you
Ocean,
did it.
shout out-
I did it. I
Yo,
did
shout
it.
out Osha. I'll put her at down below.
You were not.
Rossi, Rainbow
I-
Show shit. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Oh
Shout
my.
out Haley. Shout out Haley.
Yeah, Haley, gang.
Shout out Tyler.
2 seconds, hang on.
Yo, I want to shout out Rosha Rainbow Music. I'm kidding.
Oh, quick, good.
Wait a minute. Oh my. Oh, I'm about to explode. I'm about to.
Shout out all the ladies Jack Ryan has catfish, bro. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Catfish is a hard word to say. I use my true, I use my true colors, boys. I've never
What happens when they ask to FaceTime, bro? What happens?
Look, ladies, if you're watching, nah. FaceTime ain't my thing, okay? FaceTime ain't my thing,
Maybe I have to.
No. Here are the 3 key steps on dating Jack Ryan. Number 1, no FaceTime. Only once a week.
Once a week, I'll
For
take
5
it.
minutes.
For 5 minutes,
5
max.
minutes.
If you're wanting to cheat on him, man, low maintenance. He cool with it.
Yeah.
As long as you don't FaceTime him. If you don't FaceTime him, it's cool. Second, buy him Mackies. I know,
Whoa.
kind of cheap, but my homie low maintenance. So buy him Mackies. As we've been told by his history, he will forgive you for murder, cheating. Ethan, oh my mama, he did nothing wrong.
I was gonna say, I've not murdered or cheated on anyone. If Jack's trying to apply that, I've not done any of that. But no, buy me Mackie, so yeah. I'm going.
And third of all, you must look like Megan Fox. You best be a 10 out of 10. Otherwise, you're not getting through the Jack Ryan Israeli border. Oh my mama.
Also,
Right?
yo, I'm just gonna say, if you're ginger, go fuck yourself. They're all ugly. None of them are attractive at all. Do not ever try and message me if you're ginger. Thanks.
You got anyone to call out?
What? Gingers?
Yeah, any ginger bitches you know to call out?
I can't remember her name, but I deleted her on Yubo. You had to go me because I looked about 12. Fuck you, bitch. Okay, you're ginger.
Hey, fuck that bitch.
Hey,
I'm
gang
always
shit.
hate that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
I can't think of any other
ginger
thing.
dudes, Jack Ryan. Because there's a ginger dude who wanted free from the asylum. Call it, I want you to shout out that.
Hashtag free Ethan. Can we get a hashtag free Ethan in the comments?
Hashtag free Ethan on my mama. He did
Yeah.
nothing wrong. Yo, hashtag free Ethan. Hashtag free Ethan. Hashtag Ethan did nothing wrong. Hashtag CS:GO night flip.
No.
Okay,
No.
while our guest Ryan Barrance is gone.
Hashtag Happy Father's Day.
Bro, I'm about to.
While our guest is gone, let's talk about this important situation. So, fellas, do you guys think Lil Huddy's gay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't think Lil Huddy's gay, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Bro, have you seen that crop top
You're
video?
probably wondering why we do believe this. Now, me and Ahmed have made a theory based on his movements, his style.
I can show y'all right now if you want.
Yeah.
Also, can I
So
say he
actually-
wears crop tops? If you type in any guy with a crop top, they all look gay. So.
I'll show y'all the video we're talking about right now.
Okay. Now, do we judge him for being gay?
No.
No.
But the
But-
homie dated Charlie.
Look at him. Look at that.
Respect.
I know you can't really see, but look at that, bro. Nigga gay.
It does look pretty gay.
You
Not
know,
gonna
I
front.
heard that word,
No, I'm black. It's okay. Who cares? Who cares?
Yo, I'm about to expose Brian a little bit, yeah?
No.
No, we got this. So,
Hey, let him play.
yo, Ryan, you said that you met this girl on Uber, right? You've been talking for a couple of days. Have you ever FaceTimed her?
Not yet, no.
Yo, Ryan,
Yeah.
Ryan, do you remember this girl?
It's been literally a couple of days.
Do you remember this girl, Ryan?
Ah!
Backstory of this girl. He met her on Insta. Did you date her? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a couple of
Yeah.
days, and then she just disappeared off the internet, bro. This girl was either everything was gone, bro. You gotta be careful. You want to FaceTime that girl, bro, so you know that she's real.
Yeah, but fellas,
It's literally.
But
That
if
was-
it's Jack Ryan, he don't care. Just don't FaceTime him.
Ryan, what's your opinion on FaceTime? Because we were talking about this. What's your opinion on FaceTime?
Yeah, FaceTime is girls. No, what's your thing?
Never happened. Never happened. But
Hey, you got Samsung, bro. That's why.
Yeah, that's why. But like, Skyping
I
or
don't
video
know.
calling girls, do you like doing that or no?
I believe today is our.
I don't know. I just.
He doesn't
It's
know.
an I don't know at the moment, ladies.
Alright. Today is our quote of the day, and our quote of the day goes to Lil Tracy.
What's this?
Baby, do you want to FaceTime? Baby, I have Samsung.
That's a great quote. Wow. Little Tracy, bro.
Lil Tracy.
Shout out Lil Tracy.
Yo,
you.
just for Lil Tracy. Just because we shouting out Lil Tracy, we got Lil Tracy. Lil
Is
Tracy.
that Frank Ocean? Yeah.
That's Lil Tracy, bro.
Yeah.
What Lil
Frank Ocean
Tracy?
looks weird.
We got wait. Okay, it's more clear on this. Let me scoot over.
He looks like if Lil Uzi and Frank Ocean had a child.
That is very factual, indeed.
Facts.
Just fix my shit up. There you go. Okay. So where were we at? What questions we asked? We had the girls. And then
We were talking about women, but I think it is time to go to the next subject.
Next
Yes,
subject
yes.
is Ryan. What's the worst idea you've ever had in your life?
A moment that you regret, because it's a stupid
Going to
idea.
Summer Saveling.
What?
Bro.
Going to the Summer Saveling.
Wait, don't talk about that yet. Don't talk about that. I got questions.
Alright.
I got questions.
Alright. Alright.
So give us something else. Give us something else.
I mean, there's not too much what I do regret, but there is a couple of things I kind of. Oh yeah, one of the biggest regrets I have is deleting all my videos on my old channel.
Mm.
I absolutely hate it because don't get me wrong, there's a lot of bullying and everything on there, but like, it's memories. It's memories.
True.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
Why did you delete them?
Like,
Why did you delete them?
because my mom and dad were like delete them.
Oh, okay. Damn,
If
bro.
I could have got away with not doing it, I wouldn't have done it. Probably.
I did.
That's fine. Yo.
Okay.
Alright.
Boom. Bonus question. I got the.
Bonus question.
All right, we got our most next likely, and I'm gonna hit you with another bonus. I got bonuses
Whoa.
on bonuses.
Whoa.
Boom.
Bones
I'm
and
like a
bones.
grateful employer. All right, most likely to snitch a homie to the police. That's some 6ix9ine shit.
6ix9ine.
I honestly don't think I don't think anyone. I really want Ahmed to be on screen, like everyone else's screen. He's on my screen, and it's literally so tempted to say him, but like I also know that he's also not likely to do it at the same time.
Meeting ends in 10 minutes, so we'll restart this shit in 10 minutes, whatever.
Probably like maybe Jack, probably.
What?
Which one?
Wales.
Nah, never here, Locos, never here. Alright, okay.
Oh, that's why he had it to hide it.
I don't think Jack Wales would snitch for nothing. But I do believe if Mackey's is on the table, homie's willing to ride.
Bro, he gonna ride or die for a McChicken, bro.
Bro, at least give me sense with the Big Mac, bro. Okay. Oh my god, I'm a chicken.
Okay, he gonna ride or die for a Big Mac.
The police gonna buy him like a large, like Grand McChicken, whatever the fuck, and then like homie would be like,
Yo.
"Not a Big Mac. I'm not telling you shit.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here, B.
Oh yes."
They put my disrespect on my name if they give me a McChicken. Oh god, bro, what the hell's the matter?
Okay, now we know not to
Oh,
buy
don't
him
worry.
McChicken.
We're only early in my stuff. I'm sure it's gonna get a lot worse for me.
Yeah, I know.
And here is the little swing. So, for a brief period of time, it seemed like you and Ahmed were the best of friends. I want you to answer. What do you think was the tension? What was the elephant in the room? What was that distance?
Yeah.
I would say this was happening around the specific time I'm looking at is around, I would say, the beginning of this year. I'd say January, somewhere in January.
A lot happened in January. Oh my god. Yeah, but
How the
kind of.
fuck?
It was a little bit
long
later.
ago.
It was a little bit later than January, but yeah, I know what you're on.
That was before lockdown, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I know. So it all started with like me going out with my other lot of friends, and like Ahmed thought that like I wanted to hang out with him more.
Yeah.
In this, I know it comes across as that sort of way, but like I just have that sort of thing where if it's a school day, I don't normally go out. That was just a one-off.
Yeah.
Because it was a fair and all that, and it was the only day we could have gone. And when I came back, I was telling him about it.
Yeah.
Because I did offer you for you to come with us, but you didn't want to come. So
Sorry for the bad cameras.
So after I was telling him about what happened, something came up about my hobbies.
Alright.
and something was said.
Can
Okay.
you remember
And-
what was said that you, if you can release it to the public?
I don't even think
Was it
about
from
that.
Ahmed specifically, or
Yeah, it was from Ahmed
Yeah,
specifically.
yeah.
okay? Could you just give me one moment, please? I'm sorry. Okay.
Hey, unprofessional.
talk
I
about
can't remember. I can't remember what was said.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna try to
Like,
find
Do you
it.
remember the topic it was about? Almost.
Yeah, I remember what it was about. It was he called me two-faced, and I remember he called me two-faced, and he turned around to me and went, he doesn't want to hear me talk about cartoons and all that.
Ahmed, you
Even
giving
though,
yourself
like-
head? What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Okay.
No,
like-
So I wanna.
The only
I
thing
wanna,
I would say, is a couple of this was on my mind like just a couple of days after we had our like argument and all that. I was on the line with my mate. I'm like, well, the thing is, right? He tells me
Okay.
this now, but like a couple of days earlier, he literally turned around to me and went, "Oh yeah, I don't mind it."
Okay. So what I'm trying to get from this, I'm trying to get your point of view as well, because again, I believe that this is from my point of view. I do believe that this kind of mended back, and that was mostly due to time itself, the mending of time. So I believe that if you could, so I'd say, what would you say was the catalyst for it, and what would you say kind of you think, other than time, do you think it would have been better if you could basically, like, overall, what would you do to say to apologize on both parties? So Ahmed, what would you say?
We getting the whole
What would
sorry
you do
shit right now.
Yeah,
What I do
mean,
differently? Not be a bitch. There you go. I'll be the bitch. Didn't happen though.
This isn't our first argument.
Yeah, I know.
a lot
that,
of friends
but-
have arguments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
man.
what would specifically, what would you change about it, and what would, I guess, make it better? Oh, rather than just time itself.
I wouldn't have taken as long as I did to get back in
My
contact.
balls were itchy.
Yeah. Oh, nice, Ahmed.
Like, I think that was also. I think what else didn't help was like I think it was also partly to do because like we were in college and like because it was also against one of like my friends, and that kind of hurt as well. So
Yeah.
that carried it on for a little bit. But like as everyone says, we're guys. We don't hold grudges.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's
girls
like,
are bitches, bro.
we can
Girls are
hold grudge-
bitches.
We can
Oh,
hold grudges
bitches.
for a while. We can hold grudges for a while, but like within like a couple of months, they're gone.
Get the shit out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That was a good question by Jack. Good
Yeah,
question by Jack.
I was gonna say a similar situation happened with me and Ahmed where we there was a girl in between. No detail.
Yes, I remember this.
But-
Everyone knows about
Everyone knows this one.
Yeah, but I'd say, like, I feel like I'm happy that it happened over time, because the way we mended it was just, I think he sent me a meme and then I sent like 5 back, and then we just laughed about the memes, then we talked, and it was just,
Exactly.
I don't know, if I could change anything about it, I'd change both of our reactions, if that makes sense, if I could.
Yeah.
So I think we were both reactive over it, and if I could change anything, I wish I could just kind of sit down and just say, I think both of us are going like way ahead of this, just like
Yeah.
it is
All
what
I would
it is.
say, all I would say is you guys got back. You guys mended it a lot better than me and Ahmed. I literally mended it by saying I wanted to work on a song.
Yeah.
Ahmed is literally
But
like the
I
only one
think-
who understands my style.
I have a feeling that, like, making those, I don't know how to say it, they're not
shit.
blunt, would you say? They're not like, you want to become friends again. I think it's just,
casual.
I think once that first message is sent, I think there's a bit of relief on the other party as well.
Yeah.
Because I
It's sort of
remember
like
that, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, well, before we get into the next one, Ahmed, do you wanna?
I just want to say one quick thing.
Oh yeah, go on, go
research
on.
call.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
your quick
just
thing.
as a
We got
final
3
note-
minutes left.
I was just gonna say, as a final note on that, I do actually remember there's 2 women involved in the situation, because there's like one kind of building it up as well, or like supporting one view and then another supporting the other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's like, so it kind of like built both of us up, and then we kind of make it happen.
Right.
Is it like
Yeah.
like we have to believe it, don't we?
Oh yeah. That's how life works now.
Okay. I'll drop the
Alright,
car.
I'll see you guys.
Restart.
Alright,
One.
we're about to hit a BRB mode. I can't be asked to cut it out, so I'll just change the
Yeah.
screens. So yeah,
okay.
hit the link.
BRB.
BRB.
BRB, bitch.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit a subscribe on the YouTube channel. We really appreciate all the time and effort you guys do for us, and we'd love to continue making more episodes. In the future, we're gonna have loads of people on the podcast, and just want to give a special thank you to Ryan for actually being on here. It's great. So yeah, like I said, guys, don't forget to hit a follow, and yeah, thank you so much for being supporting and having already 5 subscribers on the channel. We really want to thank you so much for that. Alright, I think we go back into the sim call now in a second. Alright, I'm still live streaming. I'll go back to Basecamp now. There you go.
There you go. So Ahmed, thoughts on my gang? I thought that was a good contribution. It was a good alley-oop.
I've got a big question for Ryan, and alright.
I got a few remaining ones.
Yeah, can I just
I got
can I just spit into one? I haven't given one yet, so could I go?
Yeah, spit into one there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Ryan's in now. He's coming in.
So when are we recording?
Alright, well, we already been. I didn't end the stream because I couldn't be asked to cut it out, so it's still
We're
going.
just gonna cut it, right?
Yeah. If I can be bothered, but yeah.
Okay,
Alright, Ryan, I want to hit you with a question I've been wanting to know for a while. You do TikTok, right? You seem pretty dedicated to TikTok.
We'll plug it down below. We'll plug
your TikTok down below. Now,
Yeah.
just personally me, bro, when are we seeing the Ryan and Gemma duet, bro? I want to see a Ryan and Gemma duet video. I want to see it happen.
Bring it.
Bring it happen. The king and queen of TikTok. When
Okay,
is this happening?
So
Well, the thing is, right? We've barely spoken, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we hardly ever talk.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Really,
my
if,
heart like that,
yeah.
man.
Heart been broke so many times.
Damn. Okay. Alright. Well.
Well,
No,
the
that's
thing
the
is, though,
thing,
she's in a relationship. It doesn't really matter. I don't.
But
I've
that
not met.
doesn't matter.
her
No. Listen, man. Y'all are royalty on TikTok. You have to
Yeah,
realize
Yeah.
that.
There doesn't have to be no
Yeah,
chemistry
we
between
got
it.
a king.
You guys just gotta do a dance move together without like a
listen.
duet.
No, listen. The queen may have an arranged marriage on my mama, but still, you just gotta.
You gotta just do
shimmy
the
those-
TikToks.
Gotta be
You
like,
just gotta
fuck
shimmy
bitch.
those moves. You just gotta shimmy.
All right then. Well,
Okay.
here's
So
what I'll do then. Right on the next one she posts.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Alright, there you go. Oh, that's what I want to
thank
see.
you so much.
Alright,
You know what?
we'll link Ryan's
Podcast,
TikTok
guys.
down
See you
below.
guys later.
Yeah,
That was
we've
all.
completed what we need to know. We completed what we
Alright,
need to
cool.
know.
See you guys.
Yeah, you'll know it's me because I only wear like 3 different shirts.
There
I
you
mainly
go.
just wear either of my NFL shirts on my NFL jacket.
We know what's
There
up.
you go.
We
There
know
you
what's
go.
up.
we know what's up.
No. I want you to do a request for me. Yeah? Okay, all of us, we should try and think of a song they got to duet to, because I think if Ryan slides in a song, it's like, yo, this song's been popping off on TikTok. She'll think in her head mentally, hey man, I want to do this TikTok. It's her idea.
Yeah.
And then she do it, boom, bada bing. Duet.
Whoa.
We
We gotta get good songs. We gotta get good songs.
Easy.
They should duet
Yeah,
that
my
one
own
with
song.
like
Say So by Doja Cat, bro. Yo.
No, fuck Doja
no,
Cat. Fuck Doja Cat. Fuck Doja Cat.
The bitch.
Yeah.
She's the one who's like pop.
Oh,
No,
the gun one.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
trying to
easy
think of
do.
one.
The
No,
gun one, bruh.
in the club with 50 Cent.
In the club.
Okay. Either I want you to go to Gemma and say, hey,
We gotta
can
think
you
of some good
please
TikToks.
record? This song is popping off on TikTok. I think if you want to get some good views, some good likes, you should do it. Either suggest Candy Shop by 50 Cent or In the Club.
Oh my god.
One of the.
I think you should.
The only thing is, I feel like she has a good idea on what could be popping, but also I don't think she has a clue what she's doing.
Is she the owner of TikTok? Don't think so. Play that 50 Cent, cuz.
You can find me in the club.
Oh wow, Ryan's actually catching up to Ahmed's TikTok likes. Ahmed's sitting at a whopping 597, and Ryan is sitting at right now. 495, only 102 likes away. Boys and girls.
I literally deleted. I deleted a few of my videos.
Oh, guys, we have a surprise guest, Belle Delphine. Welcome to the
Belle
podcast.
Delphine, welcome to the
Um,
podcast.
So
Welcome,
Looking
Belle
pretty cool.
Delphine.
Alright, okay,
You
alright,
just
he's
set
back.
me off.
Alright, there you go. Oh, you talking to Ahmed or Belle Delphine?
Hey.
But, alright, Jack, you got any more questions?
Start from the bottom now. I'm queer. So, most likely to start their own religion or cult.
Oh, well,
Ahmed,
No.
I'm right
We-
here.
we-
No. I'm saying his view, not ours. You know what I mean? We can't, without previous history now.
Oh, right, without.
Because, we recently closed, I think,
Dankism.
the religion of Dankism.
It was great. It was great. We had all those members. Thank you.
And then the incident happened.
Hand job.
I say,
Right,
I
okay.
think I like to call that
Job hand.
the Great Reckoning of Dankism. So I think we should.
When he got splattered on the face.
Yeah, So I think Ryan.
Thanks, Connor.
So
Um,
okay, Ryan. Just now, who would you say most likely to start their own cult or religion?
I swear you've given most of your questions literally have the same answer. Just because of it's just because it's Ahmed. Ahmed's just that kind of guy. No, I don't mean with like the history. I just mean in general. He's just that kind of guy.
Yeah. I think Connor.
I think
Yeah.
Connor, he might have a good shot too.
That's a good point.
I
Yo,
don't
look
know.
at his eyes, bro.
He's ready to start one, bro. He's ready to start one.
I haven't
Look at
seen
him
Connor
go.
like all this fucking thing.
Bro, what would Connor's cult even be called?
Satan.
Just called Connor.
Connor. The stalker things.
The stuff.
X.
Oh man, alright, Connor's starting that cult, bro. Can't wait to see what
Okay.
things they do.
That wouldn't be a surprise.
Now, Ryan, I want to talk about social media now, and besides TikTok. So social medias have risen and fallen. We've seen MySpace, yay. We've seen Facebook, 50-year-olds.
Smack it out.
I want you to talk about. So I'd say the four main holders within social media, or 5, would be Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat. Did I miss any out that were obvious? I think
That's it.
no.
That's it.
No.
Uvu.
What
I
the
don't know.
fuck?
Bro.
Okay, Jack. There's a lead button. Yeah.
Alright, bro.
Let's go.
I'll head out. I'm
Okay,
head
so
out.
Ryan Barrance, I want to ask you. I'm gonna give you some topics, and I want you to say which social media is best for this certain topic, right? And I want to ask you why. So I want to ask you for politics, which is the best social media?
Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah.
I think that's the worst because there's so much hate on that shit.
That's
Well,
why
you
it's the
can find
best.
some
That's why it's
pretty
the best
good
for
shit.
politics.
That's a good point.
It's
If we're
just
gonna
so
talk
much
about
shit.
politics on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel
Politics
like
on I haven't seen anyone talk politics on Instagram. Yeah, I think it's kind of stupid.
I think homies like just diss Boris Johnson on the daily. I think that's
Politics is whack, bro. Nothing ever good comes out of it. I'm telling you.
No.
Oh god.
I think some good things come out of it.
Like what?
Well,
I mean, someone wins the
memes.
argument and that's it.
Well,
mean,
right.
Yeah, we know Jack loves arguments.
The ending of slavery. There's been a few good
That's like
things.
old shit though.
Like, I'm on about now, like, in 2020, like, is there anything really good coming out of it?
The
Yeah,
legalization of marijuana.
that is a good thing. That is a good thing. That is.
The
Boris, we're
I'd
still
say-
waiting for that one, by the way. But, anyways,
Fuck,
I say fixing the NHS. I do think it's a great service, but I do think there are like some little issues. That's it.
Yeah.
Like the Americans, their healthcare, fuck. It's
Yeah.
Garbage.
I feel like, with the NHS for now, I mean, we're clapping, obviously, a minute every week, but I feel like they need the raise, bro. There's people out
Yeah,
here who are like, I don't know, like, I've always seen.
that's the main discussion because a lot of people in this country pay a lot of tax. So
And it's going into the
to
benefits.
get
No,
them
no,
that
nothing
raise.
against the benefits. That's fine, but like take a less out of the benefits and give them to the NHS. 10% raise for everyone, bro, in the NHS.
damn, rip my homie Tyler.
I have to.
So
I have to cut that one out.
So-
Right. Okay.
No, don't cut that. Don't cut
Oh wait, story time, story time.
Oh my god.
Wait. Story time with you or?
Wait, he said story time.
I don't understand. Right, it's gonna take 10 years to write it. Yeah, but yeah, 10%.
Okay.
10%
So,
adult
Ryan's writing.
version.
Okay, well, okay, right. I got this. Okay, Ryan. If there is one thing you can say to the people back in England, what would you say?
I mean, I'm quite chill with most of them now, to be honest.
Okay.
There's one
So what
person
was-
who I'm not too chill with at the moment, and
Where you gonna call him out? You gonna call him out?
you know what? I mean, I've said it many times before. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. You can bleep if you have to, but Connor, you're a fucking nonce. Stop talking to a 14-year-old girl and talk to someone your own age.
Damn.
Damn.
Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Not this
Oh wait,
one.
no,
this
not this
Connor.
one. No, not this
Not
one.
this one, no.
Oh, okay.
Mahomes, cool.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
it twisted, bro.
Yeah. You gotta make sure it ain't this
Hey,
one.
not okay. Emphasis, not this
Not
corner.
this
No,
guy.
Not this
Connor.
guy.
A
not
different
this
one.
right?
Yo, guys, fuck the other Connor.
Fuck
All
other
my
Not-
homies hate
Nonce
not
the
this
other
guy,
Connor.
not this
Nonce
guy.
ass.
Oh
Nah, this
my
guy's chill. This guy's cool.
god. Oh, yo, speaking of Connor,
So-
bro, today's his birthday. Can we get a round of applause
yeah,
for
happy
Connor, bro?
birthday, Connor.
Happy birthday, Connor. I know he loves
Happy
birthday wishes.
Connor.
Connor,
Connor.
get some happy birthdays in the comments too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Say
message him.
happy birthday in the comments and say what you love about him. Is it the fact that he looks like Jesus, Lord and Savior? Is it his story times?
Is
it
it
the
his
fact that
go
he
fuck
insults us on a
himself?
daily basis and we still love him?
Mm.
Which one is
Bars,
it? Write
bro.
in the comments.
Wait, is
Or
that your
is it the
story? Is that
really
your
nice
story time?
eyebrows?
Oh no. Okay, I was gonna say,
Still right.
is that your story time?
So,
Okay, so wait, Ryan, you got anyone to shout out? Shout out to me.
Yeah. Give me a shout outs now.
Shout outs. Nah, not really.
You can shout at anyone you want. Shout out at anyone you want.
Anyone.
We don't care who.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Shout out Millie Bobby Brown.
There you go. Oh,
Nice,
Billy.
nice.
Shout out Brooke Monk.
Wait.
Brooke
There
Monk.
you go.
shout out Drake.
Shout out
Fuck
Scuba
off.
Steve.
Bro, this girl talks to me on Uber, bro. She's got the same name as my mum. I don't I don't wanna.
Show her to the people. Let's hear.
Bro, you really gonna moan out your mom's name? That's crazy, my dude.
I ain't ever gonna moan out my mum's name, bro. Nah, chief.
Nah, bro, keep moving, bro.
Sorry if I had to expose you like that, but nah, chief. If you change your name up, maybe.
Put a Y at the end. Come on.
Yeah. Zoe.
Okay. So, Ryan, I want you to discuss because I don't think Ahmed asked you in detail. So, what's your main issue with the people you know in England, and what would
I
you
was
say
gonna
were
get
the
to that.
benefits of England?
So like, you want to talk about like what happened?
Yeah.
One of my questions: why did you leave England?
There you
I
go.
mean, I always keep making the same mistake. I always say like it's a long story, but like I can really just sum it up to like a few sentences.
Go on, bro.
Basically, year 7, I was bullied. It wasn't too bad at this point. By the end of year 7, like my friend left, and I was stuck with this kid called Samuel Baker,
Alright.
and he was
Shout out Ted Baker.
Shout out to him,
and he wasn't like the best person to be friends with. Not because like, he's a bad person, but like because he's like a really big target of bullying, which made me a big target of bullying.
Right.
So year 8, Black Ops 3 came out, which was probably like Black Ops 3 is a weird time. It's that sort of time where I love the game and I love playing with them all, but like it sort of led to like a lot of the downfall.
Yeah. Shout out Black Ops 3, by the way.
So yeah. So in Black Ops 3,
Shout out to Isaac Zaka.
yeah, best map. I started talking to like Kian and all these guys, and we became friends. So all year long, Samuel kept following us around and all this and that, and it kept annoying us. And meanwhile, like on online these guys were bullying me a little bit offline. And then and then like the summer, year 8 to year 9, it just sort of went out of proportion. And then year 9, when like halfway through year 9, we were already thinking of moving, and the day we came down to look at Wales because we stayed at my great aunt's place and
Shout out
whatever she
Ryan's
is.
aunt.
Shout out
And
Ryan. Shout out Ryan.
and we were in a Snapchat group. This was my first ever Snapchat account. I can't remember what
Wait,
it
you
was.
and your
I,
aunt?
no, when I was there, I was on my original Snapchat account,
Okay.
The OG, the OG.
and we were in a massive group where they were sending like all these things that like got them all into trouble because like, it was like school stuff and all that.
I was gonna ask, could you I'd say so from what I've heard of the story so far, I wanna ask you, what was the first you said that you hung around someone who you would say was a bad influence and was a target initially. What made him a target and what initially you don't have to go too much into detail and what was said on that group, you know.
I mean, what made him a target was he, mm, he was just a big wimp. In all honesty,
There's
you
a
know
pussy.
that Yappo's you,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
Oh,
I've
so he
heard-
became a target mostly because of I guess how he presented himself. almost.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I get
And
that.
Yeah,
couldn't
and I
carry
heard
him.
Don't
I
ever
heard
present
apparently-
yourself as a wimp, guys, in school. Do not be a wimp,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, don't be a
Apart-
bitch.
I heard that in the year 10 and 11, apparently he tried to act really hard and all things like that. And he even went to people like, oh, I know where Ryan Barrance lives. I'm like, I hear all this, I'm just like, oh my
Yeah.
God, what is wrong with this kid? And
Yeah.
things that were said in that sort of group chat was things said about me. I can't remember exactly. It was years ago. Things said about other people, and
Right.
things also said about the head teacher.
So what was that the main trouble? Would you say the head teacher and other people, or would you say was it?
That was
other
when
things?
the teachers actually finally decided to do something.
Okay.
Okay.
Got you.
This is the main. I don't really hate the kids in Thomas Haven. It's more the teachers.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so what did the teachers do to make you hate them? Because I know that often there's such a big disparity between teachers doing a lot and it becoming too evasive, and the teachers not doing enough to the point where it's just useless. So
Yes,
what
so-
did they do to annoy you specifically?
So basically, we would just get on with like school and everything. I do want to make this clear. I don't hate all of the teachers there. There were a couple that I didn't mind, but the ones who were like in charge of like bullying and things like that, they never did anything about it.
Were they really good at bullying? You know, because to be in charge of, you gotta step up your game.
I don't know what I expected them to do, because I've had
Yeah.
people add me on Snapchat randomly and say, "Oh, you were bullied and you were bullied because you were bullied, and what do you expect? What did you expect the teachers to do?" And looking back at it, I don't know what I expected them to do, but I expected them to do more than they did. They didn't even. They say they talked to them, but they didn't. They did all this.
But that makes sense because as a young person, you see these teachers and mostly these like people that you not look up to, but you see them as high authoritarian figures because you listen to them, don't you?
Yeah.
They think
and
that
you
other
expect
people
them
would
to
do
listen to you
things.
back.
Yeah, I get that.
And there was a couple of teachers that did listen to me, but like the
Yeah.
majority of them, the ones that I did speak that actually get along with, they weren't the ones who had any power over anything.
Would you say that was because their methods were weak, or they just didn't care enough?
No, I think I was just because of what they taught. Because the main one
Okay.
I spoke to was my French teacher, and I knew she had nothing. She couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I'd spoken to a lot of the like leaders of the house because that's how they classed us. They had us in 4 different houses. And I
Yeah.
spoke to them a lot about it, and they still did nothing. The most they did was gave me a counsellor that was gone within like 4 weeks.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
And yeah, in year 7, they, I mean, there was no control over this, but like they put me in a group with like no one I knew, which was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And then there was the whole incident on after I had been like, I was quite traumatized to be honest. I didn't want to go into school for the day after, when I was chased around by like a load of them, and my school clothing got ripped. Luckily, it was near the end of the year, so the teachers didn't really care.
Yes.
But luckily, I got to go home early, which was honestly the best thing
Hey,
about it.
gang shit. I see.
Yeah.
But
So, what did your
but, like-
parents do at this time? Not to be too invasive again, but just to kind of Because did they really notice it at first, or
Oh no, not at first. It was more like halfway through when my dad started listening to our conversations.
so halfway through? Could you talk to me about the specific time period? Is this something that happened over 2-3 years or 1 year specific?
2-3 years.
2-3 years. Okay, so
Yeah.
he start noticing within the last year?
He started he noticed it like in between last year because I remember it was like the
Yeah.
summer especially when I was getting like
Okay.
really loud and frustrated, and I know that like I'm very short tempered. I think that like because I dealt with it so much that's caused me to be a little bit more short tempered.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would say that this affects you in later life as well?
Oh yeah, 100%. It still affects me now.
Yeah. That makes sense though.
That's understandable.
Doesn't
yeah.
make sense. It's traumatizing.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have a couple of breakdowns here and there, like late at night. I think the closest I've had to like middle of the day was the other day, and I think that's just quarantine getting to me. Where
Yeah, well,
like
Yeah.
I was also just really stressed out. I don't know why. Like I had no work due, I had nothing due, and I just felt really stressed out. And then as I was letting my cat out,
Yeah.
I was sort of like, because like the cats go out through my window. I was about to let her out, and then as I was holding her, I just sort of like broke down crying for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
can we get a
Which is
cat?
natural
Can,
because
can we get a cat review or review?
No, unfortunately.
so I
no,
was gonna ask Ryan. So pussy review, my G. But just open it up. Anyway, so
Shane
I
Dawson.
wanted to
Shane
ask
Dawson.
I wanted to ask mainly. So you would say that stress that you have, it's obviously a long term thing, and it's something that you need to constantly do something, and then you start to feel kind of drained by not doing anything when you feel like you've been through so much. Would you say there's any way that you would kind of, I'd say, help that in the future, or like look ways like what are you trying to do? Because like I feel like from what I've heard, a lot of young people nowadays are getting into things, good or bad, mainly because of they want to do something, especially in isolation. So like some people are doing music, we're doing podcasting, and some people even turn to substance abuse due to it. So I want to say, Ryan, what skills would you go into?
I've
What
been
would
doing
you
a
like
lot
to
of
do in the future?
I've been doing a lot of editing for my family and things like that because they're on TikTok and they all these like trends and they want to do stuff, so I had to help them
Well,
with
that's
that.
what the king of TikTok does.
Exactly.
Oh.
King
And,
shit. King shit.
There is one thing I do want to work on. Like I do want to work on a song. I've got a beat and everything, but like I'm just not a good like writer.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
ghostwriter,
you just
ghostwriter.
you gotta either have a ghostwriter, just take practice and time. Practice and time,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
It's all about dedication. But like, yeah, I mean, it sucks what you've been through, Ryan. But look where he is now. He's on the Borny Biggs
Yeah,
podcast.
the Borny
Yo,
Biggas.
fuck everyone that
Let's
actually
go.
went against Ryan, bro. He
Best
made it to the
podcast in the game. Ryan out here.
Ryan made
Okay,
it, bro.
so Ryan, I wanted to say, it's not the end, but I do want to say thank you for sharing your story. And as well as when your music does release, make sure to send it to us and we'll shout you out.
Yeah, bro. We'll give you the
Thing.
shots,
Gotta
bro.
get this track out.
We'll
Yeah,
play
bro.
out our shit. Don't copy strike us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ryan, so would
You'll
you
be good
say?
until I make money.
Oh
So
my.
I wanted to ask you, the last most likely, and then I'll kind of get into more like small things. But I would say, who is the most likely to have a blind date arranged by their parents?
I'd probably say Jack.
Which one?
Wales.
Bro.
Why?
Alright, I'll listen to your why.
I don't know. You just sort of. I'm quite spiritual, as you can probably guess. So it's just sort of like aura and things like that. You know, you just sort of have like. I feel like you like could. I don't personally know anyone's parents, so I can't really say for sure.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But like, you just sort of have like that.
Vibe.
I mean, it could be anyone really. Anyone really could.
Yeah, my parents. Oh, okay. Who hit you with the John Cena? My parents don't know what my type is, but then again, I don't even know what my type is.
Whose
But I
parents?
don't think they would. I don't.
I remember
Nothing
when I
wrong
got
with either, mine.
my ex at first, and I showed my mom. I remember it's like I thought you'd be more into blondes. Like, I think parents just like You know, I don't know how parents
low
make
key,
their
man.
assumptions. I don't know.
Uh,
So,
I
what
mean,
would you guys say your parents like? What do your parents think your type is? Ahmed, your mom probably thinks she has to be a beautiful Muslim, respect for girl,
Yes.
for my habibi.
Because
But nah, I
Ahmed's
like
very
them
Muslim, so
fucking
he's
goth
gonna go for the
bitches.
Muslim girls.
But Ahmed's type, baddies,
Daddy,
thoughts,
bro. Goth
e-girls,
bitches.
goth bitches,
Daddy
anti-Muslim.
issues.
Hell,
Give me,
you
give
could
me.
shoot an ISIS soldier. He's all yours, my G.
Exactly.
Fact, fact.
Alright, Connor.
That's calm.
Everybody have a clap for Connor. Thank you so much, Connor, for being here, and happy birthday to you. And we'll talk
Happy
to you later.
birthday. Happy
Happy
birthday.
See you,
birthday.
Connor.
He's Connor. Is he just gonna hold up his foot forever?
I think he's just gonna hold it.
Uh,
Yeah, he's just gonna hold it. Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
okay. Cool, cool,
Is that
cool.
place like another dimension?
Oh, you can still see his face. Carly, you might want to move over the piece of paper. Oh, he's gone black and white for a second. Split second, black and white. On Zoom as well.
Are you saying?
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
That's where my money is serious.
Ahmed, do you have any more questions, or was that your final three?
That was all my questions. Yeah, fuck
Aw.
you too, bro. Fuck you too, bro.
Fuck you too, bro.
Alright, Connor, not Connor. Alright, Ryan, I gotta hit you with a question, bro. Right, okay.
Boom.
Alright.
Jack Ryan, question.
Ahmed showed me before, but why are you never on your dad's Twitter account, bro? It's always your sister. Where are you, bro? Where are you? We want to know, bro.
This is like, I think this also doesn't help with like my mental state as well. Like, I don't like to get into this sort of topic that much because I do try to avoid this.
I did
mostly.
actually. I do remember.
You don't have to
bringing
talk
up
about
in-
it if you don't want to. I was just curious.
No, I'm alright talking about it. It's just
I remember,
like, I just
Ryan. I remember messaging you I believe it was a week ago about this in a
Yeah.
humorous way. Yeah, because I remember
Yeah.
that was when I was told, and then yeah. So I think Jack Ryan just kind of wants to get a more in-depth look into that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is why I say like this is I don't want to like I don't know the whole story, but like this is why like I get those feelings at night when I feel like I'm worthless. I don't do anything. I'm kind of like pointless and things like that because like I just don't do anything. I feel like I haven't done anything to like make the family proud.
Yeah.
Mm.
I get that. I get that.
Because like as you've seen,
Yeah, you can.
my sister's over it quite a lot, but like me, I'm only over up there if it's something for rugby, and even that I don't feel like that's an achievement because that's for a team, not just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like a personal shit.
I think he's only ever been proud of me with my sports stuff. I don't think he's ever been like proud of what I've actually done.
Man, bring your dad in right now.
I'm
Talk to him right
I'm
now.
pretty sure he would though, because you got A levels, haven't you? You got into A levels,
Yeah.
and you're able to
Well,
get.
that was even if I didn't want to do A levels, I was forced to do A levels to be honest.
Right. But
I mean, I don't mind doing them, but like I'm really struggling in English and all that. Like my grades are going down. and up.
yeah, Ahmed did tell me it wasn't going so great
Yeah, I
for
think
English.
he told everyone.
Oh man, that you in English, bro. What happened?
No.
What happened with that
Don't get me
you in
started.
English? But
Would you? Okay. I say there has to be a reason for that. Cause, so what would you say? Was the you just due to you not trying, or like would you say it was a bad? Would you say it was a bad day and you weren't going in the clearest headspace? What would you say was that reason?
What do you mean for? What do you mean for?
yeah, for like you know how you said you got a
did you
U in
go
your
in?
test?
Did you go into that
Oh,
room?
what my English
with your
A
ball
level?
sacks
Like,
Yeah.
and then like
My
you're
English-
like really prepared.
No, I went in fine. It was the fact that because I was ill, because I was seriously ill the week before. I missed out on a couple of like a little bit of information, so I was not aware at all that we were allowed our books.
Oh, okay.
So I had to go in with just the knowledge in my head and nothing else. I didn't have my book, so like I couldn't do anything. I just
Couldn't they have like let you gone home to like get your books? So
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
that's right.
I didn't even. The thing is, I didn't realize we were allowed our books till literally like we were in it. We were in the exam, like we were walking
okay.
into the exam. So I didn't have enough time to say, "Oh, I don't have my books. Can I go get them?"
okay.
Shout out Connor's food.
Hey.
Do you get like do you get like a reset for that, or is it just over now?
No, but I think it definitely showed. I think it was definitely something that like showed to me, like even with like the way we done it in when we done it in GCSEs, when we done like studying like all night long for like a week straight just before our exam, like it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And even like my way of studying, it's showing at the moment like that it doesn't work, and I just need to focus a little bit more next year on it. But the thing is, the only issue is like I want to do something. I want to like become like I want to become famous. Like that's just something that's been like embedded into my mind for a long time now. I just want to be famous. I don't know whether it came from something from the fact that like I just don't feel like my family like the things I've done. But
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, brand new Lamborghini.
you're famous in our eyes, bro. With those sick TikToks, bro.
TikTok.
You're the king of TikTok. You're literally the king of TikTok, bro.
We got 10
Why?
minutes left on
Honestly,
this
I
shit,
don't
by
think
the
you
way.
understand.
I think it's
I
fun,
really
man. Just
understand.
news.
Yeah, this is the
You
last
are in
segment.
the upper. Right, you are on the upper echelons of the TikTok world. You may not be popping off in an international scale, but to us, and soon on an international scale, you will be. So I do
Upper
believe
echelons.
you are creating content at the highest level.
Ryan,
And
you
even
doing the
if some
robot,
people
bro.
don't agree with
You doing the robot? Oh my god, bro. That video bangs. I'm not even gonna front, bro.
Bro, homie did the robot, and I was like, bro, call me CP30.
The thing is like that dance originated from like walking home from college, and like no one's around when I'm walking home, so I'm just sort of like just vibing to my own
In
music.
your own vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I just have like this like cool idea for the dance. It looks cooler in your head, but like when you actually like see it in like video, it's just like Jesus Christ, like shit.
Hey, you put it up. You're proud of it still.
I find that strange because when I was looking at it, I thought it originated from like Afrobeat dancing from Jamaica. So I do believe.
What the fuck?
Why would anyone get that? When would anyone get that?
Where did that come from?
Oh
I'm
my.
not that deep.
I was just
My guy bullshitting hardcore, bro.
I was just.
Oh my god.
I mean, maybe
take the L.
Take the L, bro. Oh my god. Not to take the L, bro. You gotta hit that.
I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking gonna take the L. Fuck that. I haven't touched Fortnite in months, and I'm proud of myself.
Would you go into porn?
What?
Would you? Hey, opinions on cam girls, e-girls.
Yeah, what's your opinion on the e-girls?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Oh yeah, because OnlyFans is popping up now.
It is pop. Would you open OnlyFans yourself?
If a girl asks me to pay, then just call me gay. I'm out that shit.
Yeah, bro. That's one way to.
Oh no, wait. If you have a girlfriend and she's like, I want to make an OnlyFans, do you let her make the OnlyFans?
Oh boy, this is items all over again. I probably personally wouldn't, but like it's also like common sense as well. Like you wouldn't. Why would you like let other people see like that sort of side of her when that's supposed to be like only for? It's sort of like something. Could it be considered as cheating? In a sort of way.
Yeah, in some ways. Bro, I've said this before, I've said this again. I'm sorry I want to cut you off, okay? Anyone that wants to do OnlyFans, you're a retard. Because to do OnlyFans, first of all, you gotta have a high count of fans. And second of all, if you want to do OnlyFans, you're not guaranteed the success. So you're just leaking your nudes and there's a chance you won't even get that fame.
But what if you get that success?
Okay, if you get that
bitch,
isn't that anything though? There's a small chance you'll become successful.
Yeah.
But people take that risk.
But I guess it's more
on TikTok. She a tranny, and she got like mad OnlyFans money.
Okay, that's fine. She's gonna be popping off, or he, whatever the hell it is. They're gonna be popping off for the next couple of months, right? And then it's gonna slowly, gradually die down. No one wants to pay.
Let's be honest. Like,
but he/she paid off a whole ass house and can afford all the surgeries she needs.
Let's be honest though. OnlyFans is only like really popular now just because of like we're in quarantine and like you're not gonna be able to like meet girls.
I don't know about that though.
I don't think it's that.
Look, I'm just
because I think that's why subscribers may have gone up.
I
but I
think
do believe. I think it's the
OnlyFans
popularity of the site. It's becoming more and more
and
public
it's
and more
more of
people
like
can-
the exclusivity of yo, I can pay this girl and be one of the few people who get her shit.
One of the few, but then there's people who are gonna be like hundreds of thousands. I think
Yeah,
it's
but you
just
know what I mean. It's like the exclusivity.
Yeah.
It's
But if
basically
you go
just
on
selling out
Pornhub,
if you have an OnlyFans.
yeah,
If you have
if
an
you
OnlyFans, just selling
if
out.
you go on Pornhub, it's like yeah, everyone else can see this normal shit. But with OnlyFans, you can ask for like custom shit or whatever.
I guess with porn, the difference is you're guaranteed, because if you have like a manager or something like that, I guess you're gonna or some hold on studs do. I guess you have that, you're guaranteed paid.
May I just add attention? Jack Ryan is speaking from experience.
Yeah, I experienced it.
I mean,
You're guaranteed paid because what's it called? I
yeah.
mean, the person who pays you to do the porn, you get money from it. Like Mia Khalifa, she got like 12 grand or something like that. She got 12 grand. It wasn't a lot. But like with OnlyFans, you're not guaranteed to get that money. You know, there's thousands of
monthly
One-
subscriber.
no,
basis, like,
because I'm on about like there's thousands of account and you might not even get noticed. So and then you just put new views up.
But there's always gonna be one dude who's into what you look like.
Maybe not. Maybe there's like a
Maybe not. There's dudes who like these like fat like no disrespect.
May I just say,
fat
Jack,
ass bitches.
May I just say, my G? You know what I mean? Like there are ladies who are into you. You know what I mean? You may look
Oh,
like
what's
that-
wrong with that one?
You may, you
Oh
may look like
my,
that-
we on this since episode 2 again?
Bro, you may look like that dude from Horn Hears and Who the Sun, but like you still.
You're gonna
got
pass the end on that one?
Exactly.
Oh
There's
my.
something for everyone, and on OnlyFans you got a broader shit because people pay you.
Okay, all I'm saying is, if you're doing an OnlyFans, have a backup, bro, because you can't live off OnlyFans for the rest of your life.
Clearly.
In like a year or two, that shit's gonna be dead. Just like how Vine did and all that. I mean, Vine's obviously not the same.
As you get,
but
as you get older as well, like as you get older,
apps
like,
change.
people, yeah, and as you get older as well, like that's also gonna affect it.
Yo, if this guy who needs to
don't
pay
know,
his
but I do
rent
believe
compared to
that-
the OnlyFans, he's gonna be paying his rent. Okay, he's not gonna stop
We
spending
got
money on
3
you.
minutes 40 left, so let's start wrapping this shit up.
Yeah, this is-
Okay. So I do believe. I want to say that I do believe OnlyFans will actually get more popular because
I think
I do not subscribe to OnlyFans, but I do believe because younger people know about it more and they're more technology savvy. Once you'll become older and then get money from jobs or whatever, they will use that money and put it into OnlyFans. So I do believe the actual money that are in OnlyFans will keep going until I'd say it die out in 4 years. That's my nut
Yeah.
too.
Like a
I
normal
say
app.
4. Yeah.
OnlyFans
So I'm gonna
could
say-
always.
I'm gonna say
I
4.
think OnlyFans could also like. I know it's not very likely, but there's also a slight chance where it could sort of like end up like it's not something it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
With more people,
always happens.
with more people like knowing what it is and all things like that, it really could just like somehow end up like. I think it could just end up like sort of like a little bit like TikTok in a way, depending on how long like you can upload videos.
Alright. So I'm pretty sure we
Anyways.
gotta wrap
Could
it
be
up.
used
Alright.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it. Anyways, Ryan, thank you for
Brian,
pulling up
thank
to
you
your-
so much for being on here, my friend.
Ryan Barrance, you have been a fantastic guest. Thank you for coming and sharing your story. And we'll be sure to please message us anything you want us to shout out. And we
Yeah,
will.
yeah, shout out
when
anything.
the
Shout
music
out right now.
drops,
Shout out segment right now. Shout out segment right now.
Shout out.
Any of your
Alright,
friends.
shout out your music.
Yeah, go follow my TikTok. It's literally just Ryan Barrance, I believe. I haven't checked in a while.
I'll
so,
put
yeah.
it in the description, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. My music hopefully will be coming out soon. I'm sorry, Connor. There's gonna be a slight little diss at you. Like I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but I know how I'm gonna diss you.
Is it still this
no,
Connor
you-
or is it a
other
different
one,
other one?
Say Connor
Other
England.
Oh, other
Not
one.
this Connor.
Okay,
Connor
other
from
guy.
the England. Connor from England.
Alright.
Fuck
Ends
Connor
up
from
seeing
England.
this.
What Connor
If he ends up
England?
seeing this, then he knows what I'm on about.
Mm.
He's tried to act calm a little bit, but by saying, but like,
We got
he
1
told-
minute 30 left. Quick!
Quickly, what about your Instagram? What's your
Yeah.
Instagram?
Quick.
Check out my Instagram, just Ryan Barrance,
Mm.
and go check out my YouTube channel, which I'll be posting on very soon, CB10. But
Hey.
that's got nothing on there at the moment.
Alright, okay. Well,
Put it
well,
down.
thank you
Thank you so
for
much.
everyone
Thank
being
you.
on here. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
Check.
And I'd like to say, Ryan, thoughts on the people here, the 4 beautiful gentlemen.
Quick.
Yeah,
1 minute 40
yeah.
left.
Out
Quick,
of 10,
quick,
out of
quick,
10,
go.
out of 10. Wait, out of 10. What are you rating us? What are you rating this podcast? Go on.
This podcast so far, 9 out of 10.
There you go. Okay. hit the 9 out of 10. Ladies and
Okay, the
gentlemen,
boys,
thank
the
you
boys,
so
the boys,
much.
the boys,
Oh, bro,
the
what?
boys. The boys, out of 10.
Oh, yeah, out of 10,
We got
quickly.
less than a minute left. Quick.
8, 7, 8. You guys can pick who you.
It doesn't matter.
who it is.
Okay.
8, 7, 8. Okay.
Okay, right, okay. Don't forget, next
Bye.
week we will have Karam on the scenes, boys and girls. Don't forget to check it out. Thank you so much for coming. We'll show you all you people.
I'm looking forward to joining you on your 50th podcast.
There you go, sir. We will be. See you all soon. Peace.